cool mountain up there. It's late in the day. All these beach chairs are out here. A lot of people already went home. Not a huge beach, but pretty good size. It goes way down for miles and miles as far as you can see. It's muy bueno. Water's very nice. When you first go in it, it's not that clear. It doesn't look that clear. But then you go out a little bit further, it's clear as could be, and very refreshing. Very refreshing and very nice. While it's a crowded area, this really was a nice day. We got a spot here where there's not by the beaches, it's by ourselves. And you got all that stuff. We brought our own beach chairs. We throw them in the cars. There's a guy who's got fishing poles up there, out there fishing. I'm gonna try to stay away from him. And sun's starting to go behind the clouds, but I had to get my last dip in, and you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Yeah, baby. And now we're on a sandbar, so the waves break. There's not much body surfing going on here, but that almost kind of looks like Hawaii and the Big Island. All along here for miles and miles and miles are all these beaches, all these restaurants. A beautiful area. Our room's the smallest room I've ever seen in my life. It's an attic, you know, where the angles come down. You can hit your head in several places. Barely got room to even put our luggage down on the floor, but it's a nice place in the middle of this old historic town, and we're here for 3 more nights. Had a horrible night last night, but we had such a wonderful day at the Bologna beach yesterday. It was one of the nicest beaches I've ever been to. It was worth it. It just was kind of a tough 3-hour drive, and then we got lost so many times. It was unforgivable. You're supposed to make a map, the GPS didn't work, and finally we pulled over to the side of the road and started going into stores, and it turned out we had no idea where we were, but we were only about 100 yards away. So we're going to try to find a little more remote beach, but for our purposes, it was a beautiful day, the water was great. Really, there's no complaints. It's muy bueno. It's muy bueno. Had a nice little lunch over there. Had some camarones, some shrimp, and I had a little grilled pork, some nice little sauce, and garlic. I even had a couple French fries that were halfway decent, kind of crispy. It is a little bit chilly with the sun having gone in. I was kind of hoping to time this where the sun was out, but you know, you can't always do that. And I thought I definitely wanted to get one nice little GoPro shot of the area and also get a swim in. So that's what I'm doing here. It's Saturday. Or is it Friday? I think it's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. Hell if I know. Felt really lousy this morning. Really lousy. No sleep. A lot of driving. Lydia yelling at me all. The electricity cord went out, so I was snoring and she kept beating me up. But all in all, luckiest guy in the world here. Right here and now. Alright, let's go see how this water looks. Can't see too much, but it's pretty clear. There's my feet. Oops. keep going over here. Don't want to chase the fish away. Guy's got two gigantic poles up fishing. But it's pretty much, you know, dinner, sunset time. I think it's about 7 o'clock. Sun stays out here till 9. This is 2 hours away from London, and it's a paradise for Englanders, Londoners, the Brits, who have no beaches anywhere, and when they like to come down here for their beach vacations. Some of these beach houses, we were looking at the real estate thing, minimum 1 million euros, some 3-4 million euros for a Mediterranean beach house. And of course, right over there is Africa. Rock of Gibraltar's out that way. Can't see it today, but it's there, believe me. All right, well, this was a good one. I think I'll go back in, and my precious Lydia's sleeping, getting rest. That's always good. She had her 2 or 3 glasses of wine, and she's out for the count. And I got a new personality. Now we just got to battle the traffic and directions and hopefully find our way back to our hotel. A brilliant idea was getting these chairs, because all these things cost $10-15 euros a day to get a hut and a chair. It's kind of ridiculous. Don't really need them. A little beach end, like in Chicago, or at the end of the street, there's a beach.
Hey, what are you doing? That's me.
It's muy bueno. Muy bueno. You know, not the whitest beach in the world. Not the whitest sand, but still muy bueno. Okay, now it gets deep here for a second. The sandbar ended, and it gets deeper. There's my Lydia. I'll try not to wake her up. There are the fishing poles. You want to see them tip like that, and then you get some. See if you get some fish on there. Not much going on though. More Brits everywhere, but then nobody speaks English.